Excuse me, dear friends, are you all there? Last time ka DNA fingerprinting was very clear to everyone. Yes, okay. Can we start today's? We have started with a new chapter. We have started with a new chapter, that is enhancement of food production. Now, my dear friends, you have already got the deleted portion of CBSE board. Correct? This particular chapter, that is enhancement, is going as deleted in the CBSE. Over here, you can see it very clearly. Strategies for enhancement in food production, animal husbandry, plant breeding, tissue culture, single cell protein. It is going as a deleted portion. But we will not omit it. We will at least touch it once. If at all it comes in Bombay board, you never know. As far as the rumors are concerned regarding the deletion and all such things, they are saying it will be slightly similar to CBSE. But then you can't take a chance until unless you get a black and white circular. So my request is, we will finish up the chapter officially. Maybe you are not reading it right now. You are just try to understand. If you want, I can go a bit slow. You just understand. When it comes for the exam, once deletion or whatever the portion is coming, that time we will see it once again. Okay? Everyone, do you all agree with this? Do you all agree? Every one of you all? Yes, okay. So we can go ahead with the chapter. Last time I was doing something pertaining to green revolution. And while doing with the green revolution, I told you all there are many more revolutions. Maybe it is not needed, as I told you all, because of the deleted thing. But be aware that the terms are there pertaining to revolution. I'll just read out those terms, what all they are there. I jotted it down for that NEET and all such things, and I've kept it. Here it is. Can you see it? Green revolution is pertaining to agriculture, which that is of the food grains, and it was done by M.S. Swaminathan. And recently, M.S. Swaminathan is no more. This year only, in the month of May, 22nd of May, he expired, Dr. Swaminathan. Then white revolution is there for the milk and dairy products. Correct? Then you have blue revolution, that is fish and aquaculture, by Dr. Arun Krishnan. That was Verghese Purin. Then you have golden revolution, that is for fruits, honey, by Nirpak Tatruj. Then you have red revolution, correct? That is for meat and horticulture, tomato, etc. by Vaishali Tewari. Then you have next one is black revolution, that is pertaining to petroleum. You have brown revolution, that is leather, non-conventional cocoa production, etc. You have golden fiber revolution, that is jute. You have green gold revolution, that is your promotion and trade of bamboo. You have gray revolution, that is pertaining to fertilizers. You have pink revolution, that is onion production, prawn production, etc. That was by Durgesh Patel. इनका मेरे को किधर भी वो person नहीं मिला discoverer. Round revolution, that is potato. Silver fiber revolution, that is cotton. Silver revolution only, that is egg or poultry, that is Indira Gandhi. Then yellow revolution, that is seeds. Evergreen or overall development of agriculture. That is entire, these are the different types of revolution which are observed. Correct? Need not be all of them you remember, but धीरे धीरे करके एक दो याद हो जाएगा. That is like white is for milk, then blue is for aquaculture, green is for agriculture. इतना भी हो गया तो बस है अपने लिए. Because maybe if at all it comes for NEET and all such things, so awareness should be there, nothing else. So last time we had seen something pertaining to green revolution, who's throughout the world the father. The main person was Dr. Norman E. Borlaug. Then India it was Dr. M.S. Swaminathan.
Ma'am, hello, ma'am. Ma'am, what is the advantage of this all revolution, pink, grey, etc., etc.?
My dear, we are increasing the yield, na? वो yield, अभी green revolution क्या था? Increasing the yield of the food product, na? To fulfill the requirement of the increasing population. तो वैसे ही increasing population को milk भी चाहिए ना? तो हम लोग वो dairy product increase करते हैं ना? वो milk का consumption ज़्यादा चाहिए अपने को फिर.
तो मैम revolution का tag क्यों दिया उन लोग को?
क्योंकि वो लोग ने वैसा उसको बनाया, वो लोग ने आर्टिफिशियली किया है. a cow who's giving only 10 liters of milk, that cow after giving some treatments and all such things has started giving you 15 liters of milk. That is a revolution. That 15 liters वाले को और भी किया उसने तो 20 देने लगी. So that is revolution ना. Cock का poultry farming डालते हो, you are normally getting the chick or the hen or whatever it is, the eggs you get. The eggs are normal way. They are the layers. But the bolliers जिसका meat ज़्यादा होगा, mutton जिसको mass muscular nature ज़्यादा होगा, तो उसका वजन ज़्यादा होगा ना. तो उसका आपका डिमांड है ना मार्केट में बहुत, कि एकदम स्केलेटन वाले का डिमांड है. स्केलेटन तो खाली हड्डी मिलेगा. The bones तो nobody is eating it. Everyone is eating the mass ना, the muscle. तो उसका डिमांड है ना, तो उसको हम लोग इम्प्रूव करते हैं. तो जब भी हम लोग ये इम्प्रूव करते हैं, मस्कुलेचर इम्प्रूव करते हैं, तो वी कॉल इट एज रेड रेवोल्यूशन. हम लोग मच्छी का कंजम्पशन या प्रोडक्शन ज्यादा कर देते हैं, क्योंकि मच्छी यूटिलाइज होता है. वी कैन कैन इट, वी कैन फिश इट, वी कैन ड्राई इट, यूजिंग इन ऑल डिफरेंट फॉर्म्स. वो जब आएगा एक्वाकल्चर, फिशिकल्चर आपको आएगा, तभी हम लोग देखेंगे. तो ब्लू रेवोल्यूशन है, क्योंकि हम लोग को उसका यील्ड जो भी है वो हम लोग को इंक्रीज करना है. जब हम यील्ड इंक्रीज करते हैं, क्यों करना है इंक्रीज? क्योंकि अपने को अपना जो पॉपुलेशन इंक्रीज है उसको फुलफिल करने का डिमांड, इसके लिए अपने को इंक्रीज करना है. नहीं तो क्यों करना था अपने को इंक्रीज? सिंपल वे, इफ यू टेक इट, नाउअडेज ऑल द रेस्टोरेंट्स एंड ऑल द ठेला वालास आर ऑल क्लोज्ड ड्यू टू दैट कोरोना वायरस थिंग. एक दो खुलते हैं, चला. अच्छा, जो खुलते हैं वो लोग भी ज्यादा स्टॉक नहीं लेके आते हैं. पहले कैसे सैंडविच वाले लोग भी ज्यादा स्टॉक रखते थे, मे बी 4 or 5 breads they used to bring it, but nowadays they'll get only one. If that gets over, they'll go for the second one, because they do not know whether the public will have it or no on the roadside. Correct or no? The same way restaurants are also, earlier they used to prepare and keep it in the deep freezer. masala वगैरह जो भी gravy वगैरह था, बना के deep freezer में रख देते थे. तो जैसे जैसे आप डिमांड करोगे, उसमें ये भाजी डाला, ये भाजी डाला, ये मसाला डाला, ये सब ग्रेवी बना के दे दिया आपको फटाफट. Then when you order, that time only they prepare na one dish. That बाकी उनका ग्रेवी तो पूरा रेडी रहता है. How they can do it otherwise so fast? So this is what, and that too different का अलग अलग चॉइस है. तो वो लोग उतना बना के रखते थे. Today all the trucks have come. They are at the borderline. Vegetables का, but the vegetables का rate is not decreasing. उधर वो तो सब सड़ रहे हैं, कोई लेने के लिए तैयार नहीं है. Because normally what happens, this restaurant people used to go at late evening, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, they used to go and get everything. फिर वो लोग छाट के अच्छे से use करते थे. But nowadays that is not possible. Go to the market, the rates are higher because they are getting at the higher rate. वैसे तो देखा जाएगा तो बहुत कुछ है. Because of this particular corona, people who are coming out is bare minimum. Otherwise कितना rush रहता था market में. Throughout the day, forget about the market. Throughout the day, the rush used to be there. No? Then the consumption is decreasing. Whatever is there, you are eating at home only. Normally, मम्मी आपका 2 सब्जी बनाती थी, अभी मम्मी एक ही सब्जी बनाएगी. क्यों? क्योंकि मम्मा is also over occupied. Cleaning है, utensil है, clothes है, ये है, वो है, everything she has to do. नहीं तो मेड आती थी करने के लिए पार्टली काम. अभी मम्मी को करना पड़ता है. आप लोग हेल्प करते हैं तो बात अलग है. लेकिन normal tendency means all of you are doing at home only, ना? Nobody external is coming. Why? Because of this corona thing. You have become self-independent. So उसके हिसाब से सब चीजों को इफेक्ट पड़ा है. Entire, you can say, economy is being hampered. Not only you and I, not only education, but entire economy is hampered because of this. Correct? So revolution आने वाला है, बहुत बड़ा revolution आएगा अभी. अभी तो इसके ऊपर revolution आने वाला है. Economy का भी revolution होने वाला है. Don't worry. Even that this they started saying ना अपना applications and all that, you are go on deleting it. Why? Because they were Chinese application. They were trying to take your data. अभी आपका data क्या होएगा? Maximum आपका तो studies रहेगा. Nothing of that for this banking का data. But your parents are having banking data and all such things. So उसमें फर्क पड़ता है. Correct or no? If they try to take it, so many people have taken the fraud money also. No, they have taken it away. You get the messages. You have won so much and so much. You give your bank account and all such things. अरे one कहाँ से one? कौन देगा आपको इतना? कोई नहीं देता है. They tell in pounds and they tell in dollars. Nothing is possible in this world. Never ever give them. All these are fake news. ऐसा है. So these are all things are happening, my dear. ऐसा कुछ नहीं. Nothing is new under the sun. Everything is happening. Why they said that 40 वाला number का starting जो भी होएगा, don't take it, because they will trap all your this contacts list. They will hack your phone also. All this are they hackers are they. उसके लिए अपने को bare minimum use करने का है phone का. जितना भी हो सके, जितना अपने को एप्लीकेशन मालूम है उतना यूज करने का, नहीं तो डिलीट कर डालने का, ऐसा है। कैम स्कैन भी वो लोग ने बोला उसका है, चाइनीज का है, निकाल दो, है अगर जो तो निकाल दो, आपका कैमरा है, कैमरा विल स्टोर द फोटोज, नो प्रॉब्लम, व्हाई कैम स्कैन यू नीड, ठीक है। Now let's go to that. We were doing how we were getting it, that the varieties which we are improving. We improved the varieties for this quality, quantity, and disease-free variety, early maturity, and high-yielding variety. Correct? So in this particular case, we are now doing the experiment. We did the experiment, and the plant which was able to survive in the new environmental condition, we had called it as acclimatization. I had told you very clearly, if you are getting a plant from your garden to my garden, the environmental condition over there, the environmental condition over here, the temperature over there, the temperature over here, the soil texture over there, the soil texture at my place will be varying. So once the plant is surviving in my area, giving the flowers, the fruits, etc., it has been able to flourish properly. Then the plant has been adjusted in the new atmosphere. Supposing if it is not able to adjust, then the plant withers off, deteriorates, it dies. Correct? If it is surviving, we call it as the plant has been adjusted, so we call it as acclimatization. That was the word which was given over there, correct? Or which is given in our text also, acclimatization. Now, when you are doing this particular experiments, all these things, you are trying to see the varieties, the steps for hybridization. What are the different steps for hybridization? Your collection of the variability from germ plasm or gene bank. We are collecting all the things in the gene bank. We are keeping more juice producing, correct, less of husk, ऐसे करके हम लोग उधर लिख के रखते हैं। तो वो जीन बैंक में अपने को मालूम है दैट पर्टिकुलर जीन इज केपेबल प्रोड्यूसिंग मोर जूस। तो आप अगर जो एक ही डंडे लेते हो शुगर केन का, उससे आपको जूस ज्यादा मिलेगा, तो डेफिनेटली इट इज मोर बेनिफिशियल फॉर योर। आफ्टर सेलेक्टिंग द collection or collecting the variability, you are seeing the evaluation and the selection of the parents. You are seeing the types of the parents, whether they are both of them are pure breeding or no. Then your selection of the parent plants with the different qualities. अभी दूसरे वाले क्वालिटी का आप देखते हो, whether वो डंडा खाली लंबाई है, whether डंडा is very thick enough, whether डंडा is thin enough, whether if it is thick then it will be having more juice. All these parental characters you are taking into consideration. कुछ ऐसे शुगर केन के डंडे होते हैं जो गरी टूट जाते हैं, ब्रिस्टल होते हैं, टूट जाएंगे तो डेफिनेटली आप वो मशीन में डालोगे वैसे ही टूटते जा रहा है वो, तो मतलब का नहीं है वो डंडा रख के। Then selected parents select for 3 to 4 generations to make them homozygous or true breeding. अभी मैंने कोई स्पेसिफिकली लिया है एंड तुम्हें उसको मल्टीप्लाई करूंगी, मल्टीप्लाई करके 3 या 4 जनरेशन तक मल्टीप्लाई करती हूँ ताकि वो प्योर ब्रीडिंग हो जाए। आई हैव सेलेक्टेड अ थिकर स्टेम वाला elongated one which is not breaking immediately, a durable one, and I am multiplying that for 3 or 4 generations. वो parents एक बार लेती हूँ, फिर उसका जो F1 मिलेगा उसको सेल्फिंग करती हूँ, फिर जो F2 मिलेगा उसको सेल्फिंग करती हूँ, ऐसे करके मेरा 3-4 जनरेशन तक वही यूज करती हूँ। तो my all the sugarcane plants will be long, they will be thicker, they'll be having more content of juice inside it. Identification of the parent as the male parent, the donor, and the female parent as a recurrent, the one who is accepting it. Collection of the pollen grains from the flowers of the male parent. Removal of the stamens from the flowers of the female parent, that is emasculation. Artificial cross-pollination by using pollen grains collected from the male parent. Bagging, tagging of the emasculated flower of the female parent. Development of the fruit and the seed representing F1 hybrid generation. Then selection and testing of F1 hybrid for combination of desirable characters. अभी मैं ये टेस्ट करूंगी तो F1 को मैं रिसेसिव कैरेक्टर के साथ मल्टीप्लाई करूंगी तो मेरे को मालूम पड़ेगा ये प्योर हो गया है, करेक्ट। देन फील्ड ट्रायल्स फॉर यील्ड प्रोडक्टिविटी, टेस्टिंग एंड रिलीज ऑफ द वेराइटी। अभी नाउ आई विल रिलीज द वेराइटी दैट इज अ प्योर yielding variety which is a thicker stem or sturdier stem with ample amount of juice, and that variety will be named accordingly. This entire thing they have explained us, selection and testing of the superior recombinants. The F1 hybrid plants showing superiority over both the parents and having high hybrid vigor are selected. Such hybrids are then set for few generations to make them homozygous for the set desirable characters till there is a state of uniformity so that the characters will not segregate further. क्योंकि मैं अगर मिक्स मैच करती हूँ तो डेफिनेटली वो कैरेक्टर तो सेग्रीगेट होता है ना, प्योरिटी ऑफ गमेट्स में, तो वो बिल्कुल ही नहीं होना चाहिए, दोनों ही मेरे को एक समान होगा तो सेग्रीगेशन का सवाल ही नहीं होगा. इफ दे आर होमोजाइगस देन that particular thing has to be done repeatedly. So I'll get a pure form or I'll get a homozygous form. Then testing, release and commercialization of new cultivars. The newly selected lines are evaluated for the productivity and other features like disease resistance, pest resistance, quality, etc. Initially, these plants are grown under controlled conditions of water, fertilizers, etc. And their performance is recorded. The selected lines are then grown for 3 generations at least in natural field in different agroclimatic zones. Finally, variety is released as a new variety for the use of farmers. Means all the different climatic conditions we are growing at. Either it could be the dry region, or it could be sandy soil, or it could be garden soil, or it could be clay soil, or it could be moist environmental condition. हर जगह पे all agroclimatic condition, agriculture के लिए different जो भी conditions होता है ना climate का, उसमें हम लोग उसको उगाते हैं so that we get a new variety. Many high-yielding hybrid varieties of rice, wheat, sugarcane, millets. Millets is nothing but your bajra, that grey color seed, small one which you get that. Developed through hybridization have helped the farmer community to attain record agricultural production in India since 1961. This is called as Green Revolution. Means increasing the yield of the plants in turn is called as Green Revolution. Indian hybrid crops, wheat and rice. In 1960, wheat and rice production increased tremendously. Norman E. Bollock developed semi-drop varieties of wheat, that is Sonalika, Kalyan Sona, are the two of the hybrid wheat varieties grown in India. Semi-drop rice varieties were taken from IRAT-8, International Rice Research Institute, and Taichung Native 1 from Taiwan, and introduced in India. The Indian rice were Jaya, Padma, and Ratna, are the better yielding and semi-drop rice varieties that were developed later. Semi-drop varieties means plant is shorter in life, in height. Sugarcane. Sugarcane barberry is a native of North India and sugarcane officinarum belongs to South India. यानी कि ये जो species है वो north से है, ये जो species है वो south से है. Sugarcane, Saccharum officinarum has thicker stem and high sugar contents, but it does not grow well in North India. Correct, क्योंकि उधर का climatic conditions, उधर का soil atmosphere उसको नहीं जम रहा है. These two varieties were crossed to get the desirable qualities of both high sugar content, thicker stem, and the ability to grow in North India. So the new varieties came. CO 419, 421, 453 are high yielding and high sugar contents are developed in India at Coimbatore, that is Tamil Nadu. The same way we are doing for millets also. Millets.
What is CO?
Huh?
CO.
What happened?
Ma'am, what is CO?
CO is the name given to that sugarcane. Coimbatore में हुआ ना ये. These experiments were done in Coimbatore. That is Coimbatore 419, 421, 453. ऐसा करके नाम दिया है. Now when you do the experiment, supposing you are doing it in Mumbai, so you write MU, whatever it is, the numbers. आप कितनी बार क्रॉस करते हो, कौन सा क्रॉस आपको सही लगता है. Supposing your 10th cross is coming out at the correct one which you wanted, so you write MU10. Then उसको और modify करोगे तो MU whatever the number comes, maybe 115, ऐसा करके वो वाला successful गया. फिर ऐसा बीच में क्या नहीं इतना successful गया, फिर 115 successful गया. So you are writing the number. Researchers are going on doing the research. ऐसा है. Millets, hybrid maize, that is Ganga 3, Jawar, CO, that is again Coimbatore 12, and Bajra Nifod have been successfully developed in India. These varieties are high yielding and resistant to water stress. If water is less also, these varieties can survive over there. Then plant breeding for disease resistance. Now these tables can come as mark the columns or fill in the blanks, alternatives के लिए. Some of the diseases caused in the plants are pathogenous fungi, brown rust of wheat, red rot of sugarcane, late blight of potato. Now you all must have seen sometimes the wheat grains are brown in color. Normally they are brown, but this is reddish brown in color. बीच में red color आएगा, rust के जैसा color. So that is called as brown rust of wheat. Then you get red rot of sugarcane. Sugarcane का जो डंडी लेके आते हो ना जब भी घर पे खाने के लिए मम्मी कभी लेके आती होगी, तो उसमें देखो आपको red spots दिखता रहेगा. So that in turn we call it as red rot of sugarcane. And late blight of potato. Potatoes में कभी आपने ring वगैरह देखा हैगा? कभी आपने ब्लैक दाना देखा है, कभी काटते हो तो you will see the black potato is nothing but late blight of potato, ऐसा करके. Sometimes the potatoes nowadays are coming sweet also, and this rainy season में the bigger the potato, the more black it will be inside. कभी भी उसको वर्टिकली हॉरिजॉन्टली काट के देखो, अंदर काला पूरा निकलेगा. जितना बड़ा आलू होगा उतना अंदर से काला निकलेगा. It's better you take a smaller one. Then bacteria, black rot of crucifers. Crucifers are nothing but your radish and all that are belonging to crucifery family. Radish is there, then सरसों का साग is there, mustard seeds are there. They all belong to crucifery family. सरसों की भाजी में भी आपको काला काला पत्ता दिखाई देगा किधर. Whereas this मूली का जो है उसमें भी आपको काला काला दिखाई देगा. So that is black rot is there. That is due to bacteria. Then virus infection is there, tobacco mosaic virus. जो पत्ते हैं टबैको के उसमें मोज़ेक अपीयरेंस रहेगा. लाइक कैसा डॉटेड अपीयरेंस रहता है ना पत्ते में. नॉर्मली द लीव्स आर ग्रीन इन कलर, बट इसका पत्ता है ना किधर किधर व्हाइट, किधर ग्रीन, किधर व्हाइट, किधर ग्रीन, मोज़ेक टाइल्स जैसा रहता है ना, वैसा पत्ता रहेगा. So we call it as tobacco mosaic virus because it is the viral infection on that particular plant, tobacco plant. The basic objective of plant breeding for disease resistance is to develop inherent quality in the plant to prevent the pathogen from causing the disease. Such varieties of plants are called as disease resistant plants. The basic technique used is the same as the normal hybridization process. Same way, you are selecting it, you are hybridization, emasculation, bagging, tagging, सब same procedure है. But यहाँ पे आपका main intention पहला क्या था? Quality and quantity. Now the intention is disease resistant. Some disease resistant plants developed are crop, variety, and resistant to disease. Crop is wheat, himgiri, leaf and stripe rust hillbunt, brassica, Pusa swarinum, white rust. You have another one that is currant rat, then cauliflower, Pusa subra, Pusa snowball, K1, black rot and curl blight, black rot. All these things are observed in cauliflower. Cauliflower के कभी पत्ते आपने देखेंगे गोल गोल घूम जाते हैं. So that is nothing but curl blot in that particular cauliflower. Cauliflower is nothing but your full gobi which you are eating it regularly. Then in chilies, Pusa sadabahar, chili mosaic virus, tobacco mosaic virus, and leaf curl. Then cowpea, that is your this apna chana dal gram, Pusa kamal, that is bacterial blight. All these things are nothing but the diseases which are observed in the food crops which are regularly eating it. ऐसा करके.
मैम ये चार्ट एग्जाम में आता है क्या?
ये चार्ट एग्जाम में मैंने बोला ना वो लोग या तो मैच द कॉलम्स में डालेंगे या तो एमसीक्यूज में पूछते हैं.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, if you all want, I can show you all how the questions come in the this examination.
Yes, ma'am.
Examination or in the this also. MCQs में भी कैसा आता है? I can show it to you all. I can show it to you all tomorrow, no problem, because I'll have to get that book. Again, I don't want to get up and go. ठीक है? I have not got that book over here. Then mutation breeding. Mutation is sudden heritable change in the genotype. Or if you want, I can forward it to you all on the this WhatsApp. The different charts, the formats. I think one or two are there in your text only. पीछे ना exercise में दिया है. एक मिनट. Exercise में दिया है. ये आपका टेक्स्ट बुक का ही पेजेस है ना. See this. Can you see? Fungus name commercial product. ये microbes में से है. Name, which name is there and what is the product? So here it will be Penicillium notatum. Bacterium Acinetobacter. Here the product will be there. What it is forming. Then here Aspergillus niger citric acid. It is a fungus. Yeast. Here it will be what type of this it is. Name. Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Ethanol or ethyl alcohol. This type of formats will come and you'll have to fill in the blanks. That is these particular things you'll have to fill. Or they will give you this side and this side all the things and you have to match it. Mix match करेंगे. That you have to match it. वो सारे के सारे हैं मेरे पास. Don't worry. I'll forward it to you all on WhatsApp. You all want on WhatsApp? I'll forward it on WhatsApp. Or else I can. क्या करने का? देखना है या WhatsApp पे forward करूँ?
मैं WhatsApp में forward करूँ और देखना भी है.
देखना भी है WhatsApp पे भी forward करूँ. Okay. Forward आज ही कर देती हूँ. ताकि आपके पास handy रहेगा तो you can see later and tomorrow I can see. Show it to you. ठीक है?
Okay, ma'am.
Then mutation breeding. What is mutation? Mutation is sudden inheritable change. In some of the movies and all that you must have seen a person who's having ample amount of money, a small child, the person who wants to take those money will try to threaten that particular child. उसको दहशत देता है हर point पे, and जरा धमाका आएगा तो उसको डर लगता है and all such things. The moment any particular person is showing a pointed object or whatever it is, तो उसको डर लगता है, तो उसमें वो दहशत बढ़ जाता है. That is called as mutation. Supposing that I am pregnant and I was in that particular area where the bomb blast occurred. So what happened? That particular sound has entered into my system, and the moment I hear any sound, I get frightened, I get scared, and that thing has gone into the fetus. My child को भी, no doubt, my child is 50 years old. वो खुद अभी बाप बन गया या mother बन गया, whatever it is, yet the child gets frightened because it has entered to that level. It was sudden heritable change which has entered into the system, and that is nothing but mutation. वो सोच के नहीं आता, मेरे को ऐसा मालूम नहीं था मैं इस तरफ जाऊंगी तो मेरा राइट लेग जाएगा या मेरा राइट आर्म जाएगा या कुछ जाएगा, ऐसा करके कोई पोजीशन नहीं था. एनीथिंग कैन हैपन एनी टाइम, सडन है, स्पॉन्टेनियस है, correct, and I have to get it adjusted. So mutation is a sudden heritable change in the genotype caused naturally. It can also be induced by application of chemical mutagens. आप डाल भी सकते हो chemicals. Natural physical mutagens are high temperature, high concentration of carbon dioxide, X-rays, ultraviolet rays, etc. Chemical mutagens are nitrous acid, EMS, that is ethyl methyl sulfonate, mustard gas, colchicine, etc. Colchicine we are also using for meiosis and mitosis experiments. What we do, we arrest the cell division. Taki any time of the day when you see it, you all are going to get that particular phase. Normally, mitosis occurs from morning 10 to 12 only. But your practicals are in the afternoon, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. कौन सा mitosis दिखेगा? सब prophase दिखेगा. How do we get anaphase? How do we get prophase, metaphase? How do we get telophase over there? Because when it was 10 to 12 के बीच में हम लोग ने वो cells को arrest किया है, mitosis को वो लोग को statue कर दिया है. तो statue किया तो मेरे को वो phases दिखता है any time of the day, and that is what we say chemical mutations, which is helpful in your mitosis and meiosis is colchicine. If you all try to recollect Diwali time, Ganpati time and all such things, Mama prepares the flowers. She prepares the flowers, she get the fresh flowers. In the evening, the guests are supposed to come. The flowers should remain blooming till evening fresh. So what she will do, in that flowers water, she will add half a tablet of aspirin. She will add a pinch of sugar as a pinch of salt, so that the flowers do not droop down. Throughout the day, they will be blooming. She has arrested the growth over there. वो लोग का metabolic activities arrest कर दिया है, तो वो लोग blooming रहता है. That is what is your chemical you are doing it. Then seedlings or seeds are eradicated by CO60, exposed to ultraviolet bulbs, X-ray machines, etc. Mutagens cause gene mutations and chromosomal aberrations. अभी यहाँ तो वो point mutation होगा, एक ही specific gene को affect किया है उसने. So it is called as point mutation. Maybe color of the eye, maybe texture of the hair, maybe color of the skin, whatever it is, एक point को उसने affect किया है. So we call it as gene mutation or point mutation. दूसरा है chromosomal aberrations, which we had seen it last time. The number of the chromosomes is changing. Either the number may be changing or the position may be changing. I have a chromosome which is this way, having the different positions. This A, B, C, D, E, F, G, ऐसे करके अलग अलग positions है. उसमें क्या होगा, एक particular point delete हो जाता है. So it will be A, C, D, E, F, G. I'm reading it. So it is called as deletion. एक particular point may be replicated or duplicated. So like it is A, B, C, D, D, E, F, G. So duplication. एक point ने अपना position change किया. जैसे आप लोग classroom में बैठते हो कि भाई ठंडी लगता है तो position change करते हो without the knowledge of the teacher or whatever it is. चुपचाप से change कर दिया. So that is called as translocation. तो यहाँ पे A, B, C, D, E, G, F आएगा. उसका position change हो गया है. यहाँ तो एक point निकल ही गया. Like sorry, पूरा का पूरा chromosome उल्टा हो गया ऐसा. So it will be reading as GFE, GFE, DCBA. So it is called as inversion. There are 4 basic things. Either it is deletion, निकल गया. Duplication, double हो गया. Position change किया. So translocation, and the last one is your inversion. That is called as chromosomal aberrations. The treated seedlings are then screened for resistance to diseases, pest, high yield, etc. Example, Jagannath variety of rice, NP 836 variety of wheat, rust resistant. Indore, 2 varieties of cotton. These are from Indore now, which are coming. Correct, resistant to bollworm. Then Regina 2, variety of cabbage, resistant to bacterial rot, etc. Then plant breeding for developing resistance to insect pests. Now, normally when the agricultural land is there, many pests are coming on that particular land, the grasshoppers and all such things. Abhi bhi aapne suna tha wo jo aaya tha, locust had come from all the different areas to eat that thing. Kitna sab khate the, hai to itna chintu sa arthropod. Lekin how much the locust was eating, entire food crops were hampered. Agriculture पूरा गया अपना इसके लिए. तो अभी उसको कंट्रोल करने के लिए मैं और इंट्रोड्यूस करेगी, उसको कंट्रोल करने के लिए मैं और कोई इंट्रोड्यूस करेगी. Now to control the population of the locust, I may introduce cat. To control the population of cat, I will introduce this dog. Naturally, then what will happen? Dog is going on digging over there. So मेरा पूरा का पूरा crop का सत्यानाश हो जाएगा. This is how the food chain is also working on it. ऐसा करके. Insects being herbivores incur heavy loss in the quantity and quality of the crops. Resistance in crops can be developed by the following ways. Development of morphological characters like hairy leaves in cotton and wheat develop vector resistance from jacids and cereal leaf beetle respectively. Solid stem in wheat leads to resistance to stem borers. जो स्टेम के ऊपर उसका सर्वाइव करेगा, अगर जो स्टेम उसका सॉलिड रहेगा, हॉलो रहेगा तो अंदर जाके बैठ जाएंगे, स्टेम सॉलिड रहेगा तो अंदर नहीं बैठेंगे ऐसा. Biochemical characters provide resistance to insects and pests. For example, the high aspartic acid and low nitrogen and sugar content in maize led to resistance against stem borers. The nectarless cotton, having smooth leaves, develop resistance against bollworms. Some pest-resistant varieties are Brassica, that is rapeseed. Variety is Pusa gaurava. Insect is aphids, that is arthropod again. Then flat bean. You all eat that wal ka dal, na? So flat bean. Pusa sem 2, Pusa sem 3. What are the insect pests? Jacids, aphids, and food borer. Next you have okra, that is bindi. Aap khate ho lady finger. Pusa swani, that is Pusa A4, shoot and fruit borer. Correct? Then you have the next part, that is something pertaining to tissue culture. What is basically tissue culture? Tissue culture is, today you are students of this institute or XYZ college. Tomorrow you will become the X student. The same way, in the case of tissue culture also, I take a plant part, tissue culture. I take a plant part. That is called as an X plant. Like I told you, today you are this institute of this. Today you are a student of this institute. Tomorrow you will be called as an X student. The same way, from the plant, I am extracting the cells or the tissues or the organs. I extract that particular thing, I separate it, I remove it, and I keep it in the culture media. So that part which I have separated out, the cell or the tissue or the organ, whatever I have taken it, I am keeping it in the culture media. That part is called an X plant. Correct? That X plant is nothing but the tissue or organ or a cell of higher plant is called as an X plant. This X plant is kept in the culture media. X plant, when kept in the culture media, X plant, when kept in culture medium, increases in size or it multiplies. It multiplies. Correct? So we call it as callus. Next, this.
repeat करो ना.
Huh?
Repeat करो ना नहीं.
8 minutes. I have a particular petri dish or a dish. This is having the nutrient media, उसका खाना पीना. उसमें मैंने एक सेल रखा है. Correct? This cell will start multiplying. 1 से 2, 2 से 4, 4 से 5, 5 से ऐसा करके multiply करेगा. लेकिन ये irregular mass बनेगा, correct? It will form an irregular mass of cells. This irregular mass of cell is called as callus. ये callus को मैं लेती हूँ, ये callus I have taken it once again, and this callus I am dividing into small pieces, correct? I am dividing this callus into small pieces. When I am adding it into small pieces, what is happening? Each piece I am separating it out in separate culture media. Means I am making a colony of it, correct? So this in turn I call it as clonal propagation. I'll call it as clonal propagation. What am I doing over here? The callus is cut into small pieces and kept in separate culture medias to form colony. This is called as clonal propagation, correct? That is another aspect of it. Now, is it clear, my dear friend who was asking me to repeat it? Callus means the X plant which you have collected, you are keeping it in the culture media, it will start multiplying. From 1 it will form 2, from 2 it will form 4, from 4 it will form 8, and so on and so forth. It is forming an irregular mass of cell. That irregular mass of cell, we call it as callus. When we are cutting this callus into small pieces and keeping it in separate culture medias, I am forming a colony of it, so that we call it as clonal propagation, correct? Now this was possible, or this is possible only in the case of plants, higher plants, not in animals. Why? Because plants in turn are said to be totally potential. This word we had done it last year. Plants in turn are said to be totally potential, totipotent. If you can recollect, I'll tell you one simple example. Mama makes the gajar ka halwa, she grates the gajar, the broader end she discards it. That broader end you collect and keep it in a plate containing water. Change that water every 2 days and all such things. You will see the plant is popping up. Upar green leaves aane ko shuru ho jata hai. This indicates that that particular lump which Mama was discarding, there are many cells inside it. There are many cells. But that particular cell is having the phenomena, or it is having the capacity or the ability to form a new entire plant. Because that cell is having the capacity to form the new entire plant, we call the phenomena to be totipotent. Totipotent is nothing but the plant cell or organ or tissue having the capacity or ability to form a new plant is called as totipotent, correct? And the phenomena is called as totipotency. Now here we have seen the clonal propagation. Now in that clonal propagation, if you're giving in proper ratio and proportion, if hormone auxin and hormone cytokinin are given, that is nothing but the plant hormones. Auxin is helpful for root initiation, whereas cytokinin is helpful for stem elongation. If you're giving these two hormones in proper ratio and proportion, that particular clonal cells will form or will give rise to roots, as well as they will give rise to shoot. यानी कि organs are formed. When the organs are formed, this phenomena, you call it as morphogenesis or organogenesis. formation of organs, you call it as organogenesis or morphogenesis. Now, in tissue culture, what is there? It is a mass or a cell or a part or an organ or a tissue, whatever it is, which is extracted from the parent plant and kept in the this culture media. It is forming a lump of or an irregular mass of cells. That irregular, sorry, totipotency first. That is, X plant is collected and kept in the culture media. It gives rise to a new plant. It is called as totipotency. That cell, if it's kept in the culture media, it divides and redivides to form an irregular mass of cell. That irregular mass of cell, we call it as callus. This callus, we are cutting into small, small pieces and keeping it in separate culture medias. We are forming the colony of that particular plant. So we call it as clonal propagation. To this, if we are giving in proper ratio and proportion, the two different plant hormones, that is phytohormones, auxin and cytokinin, then what happens is proper formation of root as well as formation of shoot is taking place. That means organs are being formed. That phenomena we call it as morphogenesis or organogenesis. When you're detailed studying the organ formation, how the length and the breadth of that particular thing is there, then you call that study as organography. At least till here, you all should remember the different terms. That is totipotency, then explant, callus, clonal propagation, then morphogenesis. These are the things which you are supposed to remember in tissue culture. Basically, they will be repeatedly coming to you. That same thing is over here. Just see over here. We will see it. What is there in tissue culture? It is actually a collection of different techniques. It is in fact emerged as a technique explant. I told you already. The plant tissue culture is based on a principle of totipotency. That is, it is totally potential to form a new plant. Whereas we are not capable of doing. Last time also I told you, I'll take my finger, keep it in the culture media, a new mist will be formed. वो नहीं होता है अपने में. So we are partially potential to pluripotent. But plants are totally potent. Plant tissue culture is based on the principle of totipotency, which is an inherent ability of the living plant cell to grow, divide, redivide, and give rise to the whole plant. Haber Leyden in 1902, for the first time, conceived this idea and developed the concept of vitro cell culture, that is plant morphogenesis. The plant tissues culture medium contains all essential minerals, sources of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, water, growth hormones, vitamins, and agar. Agar is nothing but it is obtained from rhodophyceae, red algae. Agar, that is starch over there. जैसे आपका जेली वगैरह कैसे रहता है, मम्मी लेके आती है, वैसे ये अगार रहता है. वो पानी में घोल दो तो कल्चर मीडिया बनता है ऐसा. For the callus culture, the most commonly preferred medium for this tissue culture is MS, that is Marche and Skoog medium. These were the two scientists who introduced this medium. They had a proper ratio and proportion of adding all the vitamin, minerals, etc. required for the plant. Based on the nature of the X plant, there are three types of cell culture: organ culture and embryo culture. Now what you are taking? मेरे इसमें वो लोग ने सेल लिया, egg cell लिया, मेरे partner का sperm लिया. They formed the zygote. That zygote is implanted into another mother. So that is an embryo culture. Correct? In the lab, you did what? In vitro, in lab, you have done the fusion of the two things because my womb was not able to hold it. So it was done in the laboratory and it was given to some other, that is surrogate mother. This is what it is there. You're taking a group of cells and you're culturing it, the cell culture. You're taking an organ, that is maybe the bud, maybe the stem, then it is said to be stem culture. You're taking the apical bud, then it is called as apical bud culture. Organ culture. If you're taking a particular embryo of that particular plant and culturing it, then it is called as an embryo culture. Accordingly, three names were given. Based on the type of the vitro growth, there are two types, that is callus culture, that is solid medium, and suspension culture, that is liquid medium. Solid medium may you don't have agitation, you don't have to do this aeration, nothing, everything is available for it. Whereas in liquid medium, constant agitation or stirring is required so that the aeration should take place. लिक्विड में भी हम लोग सेल्स वगैरह उगाते हैं ना, सो दैट इज कॉल्ड एज, क्योंकि अपना भी वूम में द सैक में जिधर वो बच्चा उगता है, पलता है, that is nothing but the amniotic fluid is there. That fluid is having all the different contents of child needs for nourishment na? So that is what over here also, either it could be liquid medium or it could be solid medium. Maintenance for aseptic conditions. अभी ये रूम मेरा अगर जो मैंने किया है टिश्यू कल्चर के लिए, तो I should always keep this particular room aseptic. No bacteria, no fungi, no algae, nothing should be, no virus should be there. Constantly इसको मेरे को fumigate करने का है, इसको मेरे को sterilize करने का है. I have to keep it neat and tidy. I should see that there is no insect pest, no bacteria, no microorganism, nothing. It should be well ventilated. It should be well aerated. It should have a proper temperature so that the plant or the organism can grow over there. That's why. So maintenance of aseptic condition. Aseptic condition is essential so as to avoid contamination by other harmful microorganisms. It is accomplished by sterilization of glassware, use of detergents, hot air oven, nutrient medium by autoclave under constant pressure of 15 lbs, that is pounds square per square inch for continuous 20 minutes. Explant by treatment of 20% ethyl alcohol and 0.1% mercury chloride. Inoculate chamber, laminar airflow by using ultraviolet ray tube of 1 hour before performing actual inoculation of the explant on the sterilized nutrient medium. Correct? जो भी मैं लेती हूँ, I have to sterilize it. Like how Mama prepares pickle, she will try to see that the entire container where she has to store is totally dry. It is not having a single drop of water also, because if the water will be there, the pickle will be spoiled. So she has to take care. Next, when you are removing the part of the pickle, then she will tell you dip everything in the oil and keep it. Don't keep it above the oil surface, otherwise fungus will come over there. The same way when you are using jams and jellies and all such things, Mama will always tell you to keep it neat and tidy. Airtight container होएगा, उसको बंद करो बराबर. Don't leave it as it is haphazardly, otherwise fungus will come. Cottony mass will start growing. Then you have to discard that particular layer. Correct? वो अगर जो और नीचे तक बढ़ जाएगा तो प्रॉब्लम है, तो ऊपर का डिस्कार्ड करना पड़ता है आपको. The same way over here also, we have to see the aseptic conditions and all such thing. पूरा स्टरलाइज करेंगे उसको. इनोकुलेशन जब भी करते हैं, जब भी हम लोग माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म डालते हैं, तभी we have to see this. Other conditions maintained at temperature 18 degrees to 20 degrees centigrade. नॉर्मली अपना रूम टेम्परेचर भी आप वही रखते हैं ना एसी वगैरह के लिए, 18 to 20 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड. pH of the nutrient medium 5 to 5.8, and aeration particularly for suspension culture. In callus culture, the solid medium is used. The development and the organization of the tissue is lost. Hence, the cells of the explant divide and redivide to form a mass of undifferentiated cells called as callus. It is maintained on the solid medium. Callus can be induced to form organs like root, rhizogenesis, shoot, that is caulogenesis, and thus the plantlet, no shaker, agitator is needed. You are not agitating because it's solid medium. Agar block है पूरा starch का. In suspension culture, जिसमें आपका agitation है, liquid medium, small groups of cells or a single cell are used as explant in the liquid medium. The liquid medium is constantly agitated by using shakers, that is agitators, so that there is constant mixing of the medium and the explant. Both the callus and the suspension cultures die in due course of time. Therefore, subculturing is necessary for continuation of the technique. Micropropagation. Now, what is micropropagation? In simple terms, I can explain all that is nothing but a part of clonal propagation only. When you and I were small, maybe 1 or 2 years, till 5 years, you can say. If Mama wants to go anywhere urgently, normally she's a housewife, but urgently she has to go, she'll keep us with the neighbor's house, or she may keep us with the uncle or auntie, anybody. Till that time, even if they're giving us bad words, they're hitting us, whatever it is, we are adjusting. वो लोग ने हम लोग को एक chocolate दिया, हम लोग हंसने को शुरू हो गए, normal हो गए. लेकिन after that, when we start understanding, when we are 6 years old, we understand. वो अपने बच्चों को नहीं मारती है, मेरे को हमेशा ठंडा चपाती देती है, वो हमेशा मेरे को ही मारती है, बाद में एक चॉकलेट खिला देती है. So then you start telling your mama, Mama, I sit at home only. If you want, you can lock and go from outside. I don't want to go to that auntie's place. I don't want to go there. You're not telling the reason, but you have understood. Because when you were small, you were able to adjust with the new atmosphere very fast. किसी ने मारा, गाली दिया, कुछ भी किया, धक्का दिया, कुछ भी दिया, 2 मिनट में आप नॉर्मल हो गए. लेकिन जैसे जैसे हम लोग बढ़ते हैं, अभी ये उम्र में मैं आपको बोलूँ कि किधर एडजस्ट करो, आप नहीं कर सकते हो, क्योंकि इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर यू. यू स्टार्ट एनालाइजिंग इट, यू स्टार्ट एक एक वर्ड का पोस्टमार्टम करने शुरू कर देते हो. until unless you have the habit of let go. वो बहुत धीरे धीरे आता है, लेकिन तब तक तो बहुत देर हो चुकी होती है ना, तो you can't adjust. Since we are not able to adjust, it is not called as micropropagation. That is the reason why artificial method of vegetative propagation was discontinued, because वो इतना effect नहीं देता है. Micropropagation is also known as clonal propagation. In this, what we are taking the apical bud. मैंने एक मेन स्टेम का अपाइकल बड किया तो दो लैटरल ब्रांचेस आ गए, तो मेरे को दो अपाइकल बड और मिला. फिर वो दोनों का भी जैसे अपाइकल बड एक्ट करने लगे, उनको भी काटा तो मेरे को 4 अपाइकल बड मिलने लगा. ऐसे करके मेरा माइक्रो प्रोपगेशन इंक्रीज होने लगा. एंड दे वर एबल टू एडजस्ट इन द न्यू एटमॉस्फेयर वेरी फास्ट. मेरा प्लांटेशन जल्दी जल्दी होने लगा. जिधर वो स्टेम कटिंग अप करते हो 15-20 दिन लगता है, ये 2-3 दिन में हो गया एडजस्ट न्यू एटमॉस्फेयर में, बिकॉज इट वाज अपाइकल बड ग्रोइंग स्टेम, ना टिश्यू, मेरिस्टेमेटिक टिश्यू. खाना पीना मिला, मल्टीप्लाई हो गया. Micropropagation is also known as clonal propagation. It is the only process adopted by Indian plant biotechnologists in tissue culture and different industries, mainly for commercial production of ornamental plants like orchids, chrysanthemum, eucalyptus, etc., and fruit plants like buds, etc. Correct? अभी ये मैं क्यों लेती हूँ? मेडिसिन के लिए भी मेरे को चाहिए यही प्लांट्स चाहिए. अभी काय के लिए मेरे को चाहिए? Because the consumption of potato, consumption of roses is going on increasing day by day. I want the plant to grow on a faster scale, very fast. So this is the only technique I can do it by means of micropropagation, that is clonal propagation. This is very important for us. Correct? Now, even if the commercial production is there, like ornamental plants are there, orchids ka market mein value hai. Nowadays, if you go to see a bouquet of orchids, a small bouquet of orchids only costing 350 rupees for you. अभी तो और भी पता नहीं कितना है, क्योंकि लॉकडाउन के बाद में तो मैंने देखी भी नहीं है. तो मे बी इट हैज गॉन टू 500, बिकॉज मिलते नहीं होंगे फ्लावर्स फ्रेश उनको, क्योंकि आते नहीं है. इसके लिए जो आते हैं वो भी उनको ढूंढ ढूंढ के लेके आना पड़ता है. यूकैलिप्टस, अगेन दिस इज हैविंग दिस कमर्शियल वैल्यू. यू कैन एक्सट्रैक्ट द ऑयल फ्रॉम इट एंड ऑल. नाउ व्हाई द कंपनीज आर डूइंग इट कमर्शियल बेस में? कंपनीज या इंडस्ट्रीज क्यों करते हैं? हिंदुस्तान लीवर कंपनी है, उसका खुद का गार्डन है, टिश्यू कल्चर गार्डन है, वो लैब है पूरा टिश्यू कल्चर का. उधर हम लोग ने क्या, अभी हिंदुस्तान लीवर कंपनी इज प्रोड्यूसिंग सम कफ सिरप सम ऑल दैट व्हिच आर आयुर्वेदा टाइप. आयुर्वेदा एंड एलोपैथी दोनों मर्ज करके डाला है. दे आर सपोज्ड टू कंटिन्यू आल्सो एंड दे आर यूजिंग इट. नाउ व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इन दैट, व्हेन यू यूजिंग दैट पर्टिकुलर कफ सिरप, एक तो आपका खांसी जल्दी चला जाता है, प्लस यू आर यूजिंग इट इवन आफ्टर द कफ इज गॉन टिल इट इज गोइंग फ्रॉम द रूट कॉज. Because Ayurveda will remove the things from root cause. Allopathy will just superficially today remove, relief हो गया काम 3-4 days में. But again it will come to you after 10 days, 15 days or 1 month, 2 months, again it will come. Ayurveda is removing from the root cause. So the Hindustan Liver Company has started using this way and it is utilizing it. So for that reason they had kept one field collector. Field collector is a person जिसको वो लोग बताते हैं, मेरे को ऐसे ऐसे टाइप का स्टेम चाहिए, मेरे को ऐसे टाइप का रूट चाहिए, मेरे को ये शेप्स का लीव्स चाहिए. तभी वो नया पर्सन था ना, सब अच्छा से स्टेम अलग लेके आया, रूट अलग लेके आया, लीव्स जो शेप का अलग अलग बोला था सब अलग अलग लेके आया, अलग अलग पोटली बांध के लेके आया था वो फील्ड कलेक्टर. ना 2 बैग लेके आया, लेकिन सब अच्छे से लेके आया था. सो इट वाज नॉट अ बिग प्रॉब्लम फॉर द पर्सन हु इज ट्राइंग टू सेग्रीगेट देम और सेपरेट देम आउट. एंड जिसका जिसका जो खराब होने का चांस है उसका पहले एक्सट्रैक्ट निकालेगा और मेडिसिन बना लेगा. दूसरा जो रख सकते हैं 1-2 दिन रखेगा और धीरे करके बनाएगा. तो व्हाट हैपेंड वाज दिस पर्सन आल्सो स्टार्टेड सेइंग, अरे चलो फील्ड कलेक्शन में जाने का ना, जाएंगे दोपहर को जाऊंगा, हम तक जितना मिला लेके आऊंगा सब भर के लिए. आफ्टर दैट व्हाट एवरीथिंग स्टार्टेड पुटिंग डंपिंग इन वन द बैग्स. रूट हो, स्टेम हो, लीव्स हो, जैसा भी मिला वैसे डंप कर दिया. उसने सेग्रीगेशन नहीं किया. तो अभी फील्ड कलेक्टर लेके आया, द पर्सन हु इज वेटिंग फॉर द फील्ड कलेक्टर टू ब्रिंग द थिंग्स इज सिटिंग आइडियली. तो कंपनी बैठ के सोचता है इसको बैठने का पगार हम लोग देते हैं क्या? सो दे सेड दैट वी शुड हैव द टिश्यू कल्चर लैब इन दिस ओनली, दिस ऑफिस ओनली, इन लेबोरेटरी ओनली. तो टिश्यू कल्चर लैब डाला तो उसमें उनको फायदा होने लगा, क्योंकि आप जड़ पत्ती लोगे तो उसमें कभी ये एक्सक्रीटर रहता है बर्ड्स वगैरह का पत्तों के ऊपर, कभी डस्ट रहता है, कभी पोलन ग्रेन्स रहता है, कभी कुछ रहता है, साफ करते करते जान जाती है. तो लैब के अंदर विट्रो में है, इन द लेबोरेटरी, तो इट इज ऑल नीट एंड टाइडी. जस्ट कलेक्टेड और आपने बाकी का प्लांट उधर रखा, अपाइकल बड ले लिया जिसमें एम्पल अमाउंट ऑफ थिंग्स है, उसका उसमें से एक्सट्रैक्ट निकाल दिया. मींस नाउ यू आर नॉट डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द फील्ड कलेक्टर, ऑल द थिंग्स आर अवेलेबल फॉर यू इन द लैब itself. and you are extracting the things. Hindustan Liver Company is the only company which is doing this tissue culture things. उसके पास है पूरा laboratory. अगर जो कहीं से मौका मिलता है आपको by college or by your own friend circle, something or the other, if you happen to go and see Hindustan Liver at Chakala, go and see the tissue culture lab. Really wonderful it is. Well, the entry only with the entry only पे उधर ना वो बेस में थोड़ा बना के रखा है. एंट्री जो है ना थोड़ा नीचे की है, 1 इंच नीचे के, उसमें वो
मैम उन लोग कंपनी में जाने देंगे?
जाने देते हैं ना. ऐसा आप बोलेंगे कि मेरे को देखने का एंड ऑल दैट नहीं है. Sometimes even your college teachers will take special permission and all that. That we want to show our students tissue culture labs and all such things. They allow it. So when you enter in that now, there is one small, you can say, जैसा वो अपना रहता है ना पगलूछन या जैसा रहता है ना ये फुट के लिए जो रहता है डोर मैट, वैसा वो डोर मैट का वो लोग ने 1 इंच नीचे रखा है. उसमें वो लोग ने कुछ केमिकल का पानी वगैरह डाल के रखा है. When you enter, your feet are cleaned over there, and then you are entering that particular room inside, because you should not be having any infections and all such things. Then only you can enter that inoculation room. वो पूरा fumigate करके रखा हुआ है ना room, ताकि microorganism bacteria वगैरह नहीं आना चाहिए. Some place to separate चीज को इफेक्ट नहीं करोगे, ऐसा कुछ भी खराब नहीं होना चाहिए हम लोग का माल. इसके लिए even the same is with fisheries also, they do the same thing. When you are entering that particular thing, na entrance पे doormat is placed in one particular solution, alcoholic medium, wherein you are supposed to remove your shoes and all that. Foot itself is being washed or cleaned over there automatically and sent inside, ऐसे करके, क्योंकि वो room is sterilized room. No organism should come and affect it. That's why contaminate नहीं करने का उनको. Then what are the advantages of micropropagation? It helps in rapid multiplication of plants. Faster होता है. A large number of plantlets are obtained within a short period and from a small space. Plants are obtained throughout the year under controlled conditions, independent of the season. Throughout the year मिलेगा ना मेरे को apical bud से, तो वो लोग environmental condition है, खाना पीना है, तो definitely they're going to multiply. Genetically similar plants, that is clones, are produced, formed by this method. Therefore, desirable characters, that is genotype, and the desired sex of the superior variety are kept constant for many generations. The rare plant and endangered species are multiplied by this method, and such plants are saved. Now, what is the flowchart for tissue culture technique? You have to take glasswares. Either it could be round bottom flask, or it could be conical flask, or it could be a petri dish, something or the other. All the glasswares you are taking it. Cleaning of the glassware, sterilization of the glassware, and instrumentations in an oven on an autoclave. उसमें oven में रख दो ताकि वो गर्म हो जाए, वो पूरा sterilize हो जाए, कोई भी microorganism नहीं होना चाहिए. Next is selection and preparation of the nutrient medium, MS medium, which with known concentration of proportions of different components. Sterilization of the medium in an autoclave for continuous 20 minutes under constant pressure of 15 pounds per inch square. So there also you have to see that it is not having any microorganism. Preparation of the plant material, that is explant, includes isolation of the explant followed by surface sterilization and rinsing with water. Explant is obtained from the growing stock plant. Next, inoculation of the explant in the culture flask containing sterilized nutrient medium. Inoculation is done in a laminar airflow cabinet unit, wherein the warm air is there, so that if at all any microorganism is there, it will go away. ऐसे करके. That's what they're saying. Even for virus, you're supposed to have hot water, steaming, and all such things. Then incubation of the inoculated explant. Here cells of explant grow, perforate to form callus within 2 to 3 weeks. Subculturing of the callus. If the callus is to be maintained for a longer period, callus is divided into 3 to 4 segments and then transferred into fresh culture media. Organogenesis, initiation of rooting and shooting. That eventually leads to plantlet formation. Hardening. Plantlets are transferred to polythene bags containing sterilized soil and kept at low light and high humid conditions. उधर sunlight ज़्यादा नहीं आना चाहिए. Early morning, late evening sunlight चलेगा, दोपहर का light नहीं चलेगा. और condition उधर humid होना चाहिए, moisture होना चाहिए पूरा, shaded place होना चाहिए ऐसा. Humid conditions suitable for the period of for suitable period of time. Then transferred to the field wherein they can face the sunlight. जैसे छोटा बच्चा कैसे होता है, उसको मॉर्निंग सनलाइट देते हो, इवनिंग सनलाइट देते हो, दोपहर में बाहर नहीं निकालते हो, करेक्ट हो ना, उसका एटमॉस्फेयर आप क्लीन नीट एंड टाइडी रखते हो. वैसे ही हम लोग को ये भी शूट्स का करना है, क्योंकि बच्चे हैं, उनको बहुत केयर करना पड़ता है, करेक्ट. with the help of somatic hybrids. अभी ये जो नया चीज है, somatic hybrid is a new thing for you. What it is? I am taking two different cytoplasms. Somatic hybrid. I am taking two different cytoplasm. One is A and the other one is B. Correct? ये जो cell wall था, ये cell wall I am going to eradicate by means of cellulase and pectinase enzyme. Both the cells are acted by cellulose and pectic enzymes. तो जब ये सेल्यूलोज और पेक्टिस एंजाइम एक्ट करेगा तो ये जो सेल वॉल है ना वो डिसइंटीग्रेट हो जाएगा. तो मेरे को क्या मिलेगा? खाली साइटोप्लाज्म मिलेगा. अभी ये इसका साइटोप्लाज्म है और ये इसका साइटोप्लाज्म है, क्योंकि बाहर का चमड़ी निकाल दिया मैंने, तो खाली बचा मास, वो साइटोप्लाज्म. अभी ये दो साइटोप्लाज्म्स को मैं मर्ज करती हूँ. This merging is done by means of using a fusogen. Now this fusogen is what? This fusogen is nothing but polyethylene glycol. That is PEG. ये क्या करेगा? ये दोनों साइटोप्लाज्म्स को मर्ज करेगा. अभी ये साइटोप्लाज्मिक हाइब्रिड है ना. पहले अपना कैसा था मेंडल्स में? You had taken seed bearing plant with its pure breeding round and pure breeding wrinkle. You had waited for breeding season, or you had waited till the flowers could grow, till the fruit could be formed, till the seed is growing, and all such things. Correct or no? You waited and waited and waited till the maturity of that particular seasonal के हिसाब से, maturity के हिसाब से. Correct or no? उसका breeding season आया तभी आपने उसका crossing किया. इसमें मैं ब्रीडिंग सीजन के लिए वेट नहीं करती हूँ. मैं स्टेम का सेल ले लिया, दो डिफरेंट प्लांट का स्टेम का सेल लिया. अभी सपोजिंग आई कॉल दिस एज टोमेटो एंड दिस आई कॉल इट एज पोटैटो. ये लोग का मैंने सेल्स लिया है एंड दिस सेल्स आई एम ट्रीटिंग बाय मींस ऑफ एंजाइम दैट इज सेल्यूलोज एंड पेक्टिनेज एंजाइम. दिस विल हैपन व्हाट? द सेल वॉल विल डिसॉल्व. एज द सेल वॉल इज डिसॉल्विंग आई हैव ओनली द साइटोप्लाज्म. द साइटोप्लाज्म इज मर्जिंग बाय मींस ऑफ फ्यूसोजन. कोई फेविकॉल लगा दिया तो दोनों को चिपका दिया, तो ये दोनों चिपक गए इधर. तो ये नया बना मेरा हाइब्रिड. तो जो न्यू हाइब्रिड बना है, नॉर्मली उसमें आपने क्या बोला था? टॉल एंड डॉफ को लिया तो हाइब्रिड बना, यू कॉल इट एज हेटेरोजाइगस टॉल. राउंड एंड रिंकल को लिया, यू कॉल इट एज हेटेरोजाइगस राउंड. हाइब्रिड बोला ना आपने लेकिन उसको. तो ये भी हाइब्रिड है, लेकिन ये हाइब्रिड क्या है? सेक्स ऑर्गन्स का नहीं है, ये हाइब्रिड साइटोप्लाज्म का है. तो आई कॉल इट एज साइटोप्लाज्मिक हाइब्रिड. आई कॉल इट एज cytoplasmic hybrid, which can be called in simple one term as hybrid, which can be called as one term hybrid. ना इसमें मैंने क्या किया है? इसमें मैंने सोमैटिक सेल लिया है, मैंने रिप्रोडक्टिव सेल नहीं लिया है. ये वेजिटेटिव सेल है. मे बी स्टेम का सेल लिया, मे बी लीफ का सेल लिया, मे बी रूट का सेल लिया, कुछ भी लिया मैंने, लेकिन आई हैव टेकन अ वेजिटेटिव सेल, सोमैटिक सेल. बिकॉज ये सोमैटिक सेल का लिया है, आई कैन ऑल्सो कॉल्ड इट एज somatic hybrids. I can also call it as somatic hybrids. So somatic hybrid, cytoplasmic hybrids, hybrids all are one and the same. अभी ये मैंने लिया है दोनों. भाई मेरे को पता नहीं ये जो नया बनेगा उसका टेस्ट आलू के जैसा रहेगा, देखने में टमाटर जैसा रहेगा, या टेस्ट टमाटर के जैसा रहेगा, देखने में आलू जैसा होगा, वो मुझे पता नहीं है. वे बैक इन 2006, अभी रिसेंट में नेट पे उसका पिक्चर आया था. यू गिव द कमांड ओवर देयर, टोमेटो, you will see it is one plant. On the underground side, it is giving rise to potato. On the aerial side, it is giving rise to tomatoes. Single plant giving rise to both the yields, tomatoes as well as potatoes. Means what? मेरा acre of land में मेरे को दो अलग-अलग yield मिल रहा है साल भर के लिए. सोचो कितना कमाई होएगा. So this is a phenomenon of tissue culture, that is somatic hybrid. Normally they can ask a question as why is this cytoplasmic hybrid more beneficial than normal hybridization? Correct? Why is this cytoplasmic hybrid more beneficial than, no, somatic hybrid is more beneficial than normal hybridization? This is taking place any time of the year, any time. This has to wait for the breeding season, for the maturity. This takes place in the field, whereas this takes place in the lab. It does not have to wait for the maturity. Maturity not needed. It has to wait for maturity. Because until unless the plant is matured enough, it will not show the production of the pollen grains or the stigma and all such things. Maturity needed. This can be done intergeneric, intrageneric, interspecific, intraspecific, anything. It can be inter or intra, generic or species specific. Whereas this is only interspecific. Apna kaisa hai? If I want to get married, I'll get married to a Homo sapien only, no? Not a cat or a dog or a donkey or someone. Correct or no? So it is interspecific. Apna species में ही आता है वो. Intra नहीं जाएगा. Intra नहीं जाएगा. So here it is intra, whatever it is. अलग-अलग family भी. ये लोग तो क्या दोनों same family है. Potato is from Solanum tuberosum and tomato is same family, Solanaceae only. That is Lycopersicum, esculentum. Both of them I'm using. Genus अलग है, species अलग है, लेकिन it is from the same family. वैसे ही वो लोग ने ड्रमस्टिक का एंड टोमेटो का बोलते हैं करने के लिए. अभी करने वाले हैं वो पता नहीं, लेकिन ये लोग का किया अपना Raphanio brassica and Brassica campestris. That is Raphanio brassica is nothing but Brassica sativum. Raphanus sativum. ये अपना मूली है ना, मूली radish and mustard seeds. ये लोग का दोनों का वो लोग ने किया है. So they got a new variety called as Raphanio brassica. It is Raphanus sativum and Brassica campestris. So they got a new variety called as Brassica sativum. ऐसा करके. All these things are there. They are doing it. So they are getting the new varieties which are helpful. Because it can be done any time of the year. It is not waiting for the breeding season. It is not waiting for the maturity of the plant. Correct? It is not pertaining to the species and all such thing. And no reproductive organs are involved in it. Only the cytoplasm. This is more beneficial as compared to normal hybridization. Correct? Cytoplasmic hybridization is more beneficial than this. With the help of somatic hybrids, we are able to obtain new variety in short time span. That is what is here written over there. Now then they have given you that high yielding varieties of banana, namely Srimati, Basari and G9 are mostly used in Maharashtra. That varieties and all that, only the people who are going to purchase and all that, they will come to know. You and I will not come to know कौन सा बनाना. हम अपने को जो अच्छा दिखता है अपन वो लेके आते हैं. एलची केला होता है ना, तो नॉर्मल बनाना रहता है, वो हम लोग लेके आते हैं. Sometimes the vegetable banana we get it. We don't ask for the varieties and all that. We just see which is the good one, ऐसा करके. And skin उसका जो भी अच्छा दिखता है, we collect it and we bring it. And hygienically, if you go to see dietitian के हिसाब से, if you want to have banana, they're saying you should have that elchi banana, not that bigger one. The smaller bananas which you'll get now, that is more beneficial to be had. Convalescing patients को भी वही देना चाहिए, because they have less amount of carbohydrates, they're saying, which can be stored within the body. Carbohydrates जब store होते तो अपना का fat बनता, वो नहीं होगा उसमें. ऐसा, that's what they are saying. Then you have something pertaining to the next topic, that is single cell protein. Now what is single cell proteins? We are taking the microorganisms, bacteria, then we take some algae, we multiply them in the laboratory condition. उनका multiplication rate faster होता है. They multiply every 6 hours. आपने एक चम्मच खाली दही का डाला एक कटोरे दूध में गर्म करके, तो पूरा का पूरा दही बन गया 6-8 घंटे में ना. Correct or no? Means the multiplication rate is just 6 to 8 hours. So the mass can be increased. And that mass is good for protein content. Dahi is good for protein content. So I'm taking that particular thing for protein content. In turn, ऐसा अलग organisms हम लोग लेते हैं. Algae है, bacteria है. Then we are taking even this cyanobacteria and all such things for as single cell protein. Directly हम लोग ये लोग को ले लेते हैं. We are not waiting for cooking and also. दही कहाँ cook करते हो आप? ऐसे ही खा लेते हो ना? So they have ample amount of proteins. we are culturing them and we are having it. So they have their own value. And if you're taking pulses and all that, उसको भिगोने को डाल लो, बाद में उसको cook करो, बाद में मसाला ऐड करो, how much of जमेला you have to do. ये तो directly बनाया खा लिया, हो गया काम. ऐसा है. Single cell protein, that is SCP. By 2050, the world would need to produce 1,250 million tons of meat and dairy products per year to meet global demand for animal-derived protein at current consumption levels. However, growing demand of protein will not be met sustainably by increasing meat and dairy production because of the low efficiency of converting feed to meat and dairy products. Moreover, human population in the underdeveloped and even in the developing countries is suffering from protein malnutrition, resulting into a variety of nutritional diseases. To fight with this effect, these efforts are undertaken by conventional methods to increase the food yield by different methods of crop improvement, use of biofertilizers, biopesticides, chemical fertilizers, and high-yielding varieties. Green revolution. The efforts in other directions are also undertaken in non-conventional way. One such way is production of single-cell protein (SCP). The importance of single-cell protein was realized during the First World War. Single-cell protein refers to the crude or a refined edible protein extracted pure microbial cultures or from dead or dried cell biomass. Biomass जो होता है ना dry वाला, उसमें से भी हम लोग इसको extract कर सकते हैं. Microorganisms like algae, fungi, yeast, and bacteria have very high protein content in their biomass. These microbes can be grown using inexpensive substrates like agricultural waste, namely wood savings. जब आप wood रंदा घसाते हो ना, तो जो भूसा निकलता है, वो वाला आप ले सकते हो. Sawdust, then corn cobs, जो corn का ये रहता है बचा हुआ, जो भुट्टे का रहता है वो. Then paraffin and alkanes, sugarcane molasses, sugarcane का जूस निकलने के बाद में जो भूसा बचता है वो. Even human and animal waste. Correct? The microorganisms utilize the carbon and the nitrogen present in these materials and convert them into high quality proteins that can be used as a supplement in both human and animal feed. Besides protein, single cell protein is also rich in vitamins, vitamin B complex, minerals, and fats. The single cell proteins can be readily used as fodder, animal food, for achieving fattening of cows, pigs, in breeding fish, and even in poultry and cattle farming. The microorganisms used for the production of single cell proteins are as follows. कौन से fungi use करते हो? Aspergillus niger, Trichoderma viride. कौन से yeast use? Yeast is also a fungus. Saccharomyces cerevisiae, Candida utilis. Then algae, Spirulina species, Chlorella pyridinosa. Bacteria, Methylophilus, Methylotrophus, Bacillus megastellium. What are the advantages of this particular single cell protein? Microorganisms have a high rate of multiplication. That means a large quantity of biomass can be produced in a comparatively short duration. The microbes can be easily genetically modified to vary the amino acid composition. They have high protein contents, that is 43% to 85%, as per their weight, wet weight. The broad variety of raw materials, including waste materials, can be used as a substrate for single cell protein. This also helps in decreasing the number of pollutants. Because आपने लैब में किया है ना, तो कोई ऑर्गेनिज्म नहीं आएगा, कोई पोल्यूटेंट नहीं आएगा, ऐसा करके. Single cell protein serves as a good source of vitamins, amino acid, minerals, crude fibers, etc. Now, what is biofortification? जो आपका गेहूं, चावल, ये जो भी है ना, इनका हम लोग ने न्यूट्रिटिव वैल्यू बढ़ा दिया अंदर से. वो न्यूट्रिटिव वैल्यू अंदर से ही इंक्रीज कर दिया हम लोग ने. उसमें मे भी प्रोटीन कंटेंट इंक्रीज किया, मे भी उसका स्टार्च कंटेंट इंक्रीज कर दिया. वी हैव डन बाय मींस ऑफ ब्रीडिंग एक्सपेरिमेंट्स, वी हैव इंक्रीज द न्यूट्रिटिव वैल्यू ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर फूड क्रॉप. When you are increasing the nutritive value of the food crop, it is called as biofortification. It is a method in which crops are produced for having higher levels of vitamins, minerals, and fats. That is better nutritive value. Due to this, problem of malnutrition can be overcome. क्या होता है ना, हम लोग गेहूं चावल वगैरह खाते हैं, लेकिन वो कोकल होता है, हवा भरेला है, आर्टिफिशियल है. Today's world में you see many people, many of us are obese. We don't have that much of strength. And if you see your grandparents and all that, in this age also, if they have to climb 2 floors, they can. You and I will be doing respiration process, breathing high, fast, slow, He can't climb this two stairs, this also 2 floors also. Correct? Why? Because whatever they have eaten in that time was not adulterated. What you and I are eating this time is all adulterated. आप ऑर्गेनिक जो बोलते हैं, ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग में से वो लोग जो लेके आते हैं, आप दाल चावल जो लाते हो ऑर्गेनिक बोलते हैं वो लोग दुकान वाले, प्राइस तो लेता है. Have you ever gone and seen whether it is organic or inorganic? वो लोग इनऑर्गेनिक को ऑर्गेनिक को ठप्पा मार के दे दिया.
मिस आइडेंटिफाई कैसे करेंगे ऑर्गेनिक इनऑर्गेनिक?
नहीं होता है, कोई आइडेंटिफिकेशन नहीं है मेरे, कोई आइडेंटिफिकेशन नहीं है. वो महंगा देते हैं, आप जाके लेते हो, दुकानदार ने बोला ऑर्गेनिक फार्मिंग का है मेरा ये सब, आप लेते हो थिंकिंग दैट इट इज गुड फॉर हेल्थ. वो इनऑर्गेनिक को इसने ऑर्गेनिक का लेबल डाल के दे दिया, तो कैसे पता चलेगा आपको? नहीं पता. यू कांट मेक आउट. ऑनेस्टली स्पीकिंग, विश्वास के ऊपर काम चलता है. यस, इफ दे आर गिविंग यू ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ फेथ, इफ दे गिव यू गुड ऑर्गेनिक फूड स्टफ, it is good for the health. But if they are giving you again biofertilizer wala inorganic stuff and all such thing, it is harming us. We basically are going on increasing our weight and all such thing. So many infections are coming to us because of this particular thing. But then nobody is bothered about it. We also see we have limited sources. We can't afford to go and purchase that. Tur dal which you are taking, tur dal, I'm taking the simple example day to day. You are getting it for 115 or 120, maybe 150 maximum. Different variety, different rates. If you are going for an organic tur dal, it will costing you 250 or 300. जिसमें आपको 2 किलो मिल सकता था, उधर खाली आपको 1 किलो मिलता है. Naturally, parents and all, even we as a parent will think twice ना. अपने को उतना मिल जाता है ना, क्वांटिटी बढ़ जाती है. तो क्या आप मालूम हो उसने ऑर्गेनिक का है, एक्चुअल ऑर्गेनिक है कि इनऑर्गेनिक है, कैसे पता है? Until you go to that farm and all such things and bring from there only, then yes, it is organic. You have seen it. उधर रह के देखा है, आप खुद का फार्म है, उधर ध्यान देते हो. Regularly you have been keeping a track of it, then it is a different story. Then yes, it is organic. But otherwise you cannot make out. जो stores में है and all such thing, जो इतने सारे big banners आते हैं, big bazaar, ये वो जो भी है, big basket, natural basket, आजकल जो बहुत सारे निकले हैं, they are telling, some of them are telling from farm only we'll get for you at your home. The home delivery bill done, you have to pay and all such things. What food stuff they are going to give, you never know, because payment already गया. After that you are there, payment will not be refunded to you once the food stuff is given. ऐसा है, all these things are there. It's all basically on the basis of trust. आपको सामने से अच्छा देखा, आपने लिया, that is the end of it. आपका limited knowledge के हिसाब से आपको अच्छा लगा, ले लो, बस, और कुछ नहीं है इसमें. Correct? Due to this problem of malnutrition can be overcome. Following objectives were considered for the breeding program. अभी कौन से objectives है? अपने को protein content कम मिलता है normally.
मैम,
अभी भी जो
मैम, मैम जो ISO सर्टिफाइड कंपनी रहती है, वो भी करती है क्या मिलावट?
करेक्ट माय डियर, मिलावट वो लोग नहीं करेंगे, वहां से आता है मिला हुआ. इवन फास्टाइल जो होता है वो भी ये है ना कंपनी, अडल्ट्रेटेड नहीं देने का, लेकिन हो जाता है ना. देन दे विल से हम लोग को पता नहीं चला, वहां से हम लोग ने तो वहां से सील्ड वाला लाया था. मैं फॉर एनी पर्टिकुलर थिंग देयर इज नो एंड फॉर इट. ऑनेस्टली स्पीकिंग, हम लोग जो जाते हैं डेप्थ में ना, जितना डेप्थ में जाओगे उतना दिमाग खराब होएगा. देयर इज नो एंड फॉर एनी पर्टिकुलर थिंग. आई टेल यू, वी से ना, आई से आई एम अ प्योर वेज. I say I'm a pure veg. I don't even have cakes. I'm saying, correct? Now, what is the milk? Is it coming from plants? No. It is from the animal source. So I'm eating. Acha, forget about that. Plants are having the life. I'm eating the life, na? मेरे लिए प्लांट को काटा ना, नहीं तो उसमें जड़ में जान है ना. तो I'm also non-veg. Curd is what? Curd is microorganism. You are eating it. पंडित खाता है. और वो बोलता है अपने आप को मैं प्योर वेज हूँ, मेरे को खाली वेज खाना दो. वही मैं बोलती हूँ ना, कोई भी बात का कोई अंत नहीं है, बेअंत है. एवरीथिंग इज नॉट परफेक्ट. यू कांट गो टिल द एंड ऑफ इट. वो एंड इज ओनली द गॉड विल नो इट, व्हाट ही हैज डन इट. टुडे व्हेन यू आर गोइंग टू द रेस्टोरेंट इज हैविंग बोथ वेज एंड नॉन वेज. हाउ डू यू नो? हैव यू एवर एंटर्ड द किचन? वो यहाँ का स्पून इधर डाल दिया, इधर का स्पून उधर डाल दिया, कैसा पता चलेगा? किसी ने देखा, किसी ने कुछ किया, आपको उधर तक जाने को मिलता नहीं है. माय डियर, एनी रेस्टोरेंट के पीछे की तरफ जाके देखो, द वे दे आर क्लीनिंग द यूटेंसिल्स एंड ऑल सच थिंग्स, यू विल कम टू नो. यू विल फील फिल्दी, यू विल नॉट गो टू द रेस्टोरेंट एट एनी टाइम. ऑनेस्टली स्पीकिंग, जो झाड़ू से वो लोग बाथरूम साफ करते हैं ना, वही झाड़ू से वो लोग प्लेटफॉर्म साफ करते हैं किचन का. वही झाड़ू से तवा वगैरह साफ करते हैं किचन का. इमेजिन, वो पाव भाजी के लिए बड़ा तवा रहता है ना, तो कैसे साफ करेगा? तो दैट इज द वे.
और मैम जो MNC कंपनी है वो भी
आपका ऐसे ही है. KFC का कितना बड़ा बीच में आया था मालूम है क्या? मैकडोनल्ड्स का कितना आता है? मैकडोनल्ड्स का तो वीडियो क्लिप्स आते हैं. फिर वो सब बाजी काट के रखता है, उधर चूहे घूमते रहते हैं. चूहा जिधर घूमता है उधर यूरिनेशन किया तो लेप्टोस्पोरोसिस होता है कि नहीं? आपने उसका तो सुना होगा, नहीं तो नेट पे सर्च करो लेप्टोस्पोरोसिस कैसे होता है तो मालूम पड़ जाएगा। बारिश के सीजन में क्यों लेप्टोस्पोरोसिस होता है? चूहा था कमिंग फ्रॉम द गटर एंड ऑल दैट थिंग, रेनी सीजन के यहाँ पे पानी वगैरह रहता है, वो पानी में अपना पैर गया और लेप्टोस्पोरोसिस होता है। करेक्ट हो नो? वो जब जुलाई में हुआ था बड़ा से बड़ा वो रेनफॉल, जो भी बाढ़ आया था, वो अमेठी नदी का पूरा पानी आ गया था। गटर का पानी था, अमेठी नदी का थोड़ी था, वो तो गटर का पानी था। टिल द नेक इट वाज, लाइट सब बंद कर दिया था, याद है? जुलाई में 24th of July it was, today's day only. Do you remember that?
मैम छोटे थे हम लोग, छोटे थे।
छोटे थे, लेकिन है, पेरेंट्स को पूछो मालूम पड़ेगा। All dirty water, gutter water it was, not clean rain water. हाई टाइड बोलते तो समुद्र का पानी होना चाहिए था ना, वाटर तो क्लीन होना चाहिए था, वो डर्टी काला पानी था एकदम बेकार। किसने जन को लेप्टोस्पोरोसिस हुआ था? क्यों हुआ था? क्योंकि गटर में से सब चूहे बाहर आए थे, उस चूहे का यूरिनेशन से लेप्टोस्पोरोसिस होता है। वो मैकडोनल्ड्स का वीडियो क्लिप्स कितना है, सब चूहा घूमता है उसके ऊपर, वेजिटेबल्स के ऊपर कटा हुआ, वही वेजिटेबल वो लोग उसमें डाल के देता है अपना बर्गर में वगैरह, आप जो लेते हो उसमें डाल के देता है। ये अपना KFC में 1% टोल्ड मी कि भाई फ्राइड रैट आया तो उसको खाने में कंप्लेन किया तो भी कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ा। आपका इधर अपना बॉम्बे में एनी ऑफ द रेस्टोरेंट्स, इंडियन रेस्टोरेंट्स और साउथ इंडियन रेस्टोरेंट, नॉर्थ इंडियन, किधर भी आप जाओगे उनको बोलोगे भाई इसमें चावल में थोड़ा बाल आया है, चुपचाप से अपने बोला तो मैनेजर आपको इमीडिएटली डिश चेंज करके देता है। उधर ऐसा डिश चेंज करके उधर नहीं देंगे, जो आया आया, नहीं आया खाने का फेंक दो, तुम्हारा मर्जी, हम लोग चेंज करके दूसरा नहीं देंगे, हालांकि गलती उनका ही है। ऑल दिस थिंग्स आर देयर प्रैक्टिकल, माय डियर, देयर इज नो एंड, आई टोल्ड यू ना, कोई भी बात का अंत नहीं है। अपने को प्रोटीन कंटेंट ज्यादा चाहिए। अभी भी देखो कोरोना के लिए हम लोग को बोलते हैं प्रोटीन कंटेंट इंक्रीज करो, आपका इम्यूनिटी बढ़ाओ। इम्यूनिटी इज व्हाट? प्रोटीन्स। तो वी रिक्वायर द प्रोटीन क्वालिटी। अगर जो प्रोटीन नहीं रहेगा अपने पास तो डेफिनेटली डिसीजेस होएगा। तो प्रोटीन कंटेंट एंड क्वालिटी, ऑयल कंटेंट एंड क्वालिटी, विटामिन कंटेंट, micronutrient content and quality, all these are being adjusted or implemented or increased by means of biofortification. Correct? Biofortification can be achieved through conventional selective breeding practices and also through rDNA technology, that is recombination DNA technology. It focuses on making plant food more nutritive as plants grow or develop. Some examples of biofortification are fortified maize having twice the amount of amino acids glycine and tryptophan. Wheat Atlas 66 has a high protein content, and iron fortified rice has 5 times more iron are developed. Vegetable crops like carrot and spinach have more vitamin A and minerals. Vitamin C enriched bitter gourd, that is a Karela, tomato, wheat varieties not known. कोलम है, सूरती कोलम है, then you will have that अपना which are the परिमल rice, or you will have basmati rice, ऐसा सब familiar है। ये जो variety numbers and all such things, nobody is aware about it. Only the farmers and all that, they consider it, they take those seeds and they cultivate it ताकि उनका yield increase हो इसके लिए। बाकी in the market and all such, that tag is not given to them, which are having this variety. Nowadays you get that wheat का packets and all such things, और आटे का packet में होता है multigrain atta, or that only wheat atta which is there for parathas, only wheat atta which is there for fulkas or something, chapatis and all that, without gluten and all such things. That is, that particular thing, yes, or with ample amount of gluten, that is also yes, you can have it. They are very good, in fact. Normally if you go, and that too if you are taking the branded one, उसमें भी अभी वो कहाँ तक सच है कहाँ तक झूठ है पता नहीं। आशीर्वाद का आटा किसी ने पूरा छाना था और छान के वो एंड का जो था वो पानी में डाला था, तो उसको बताया कि भाई वो पूरा जो भूसा मिल रहा था ना, that is the form of plastic, so that means they must be putting some plastic inside it. अभी कोई भी बात का I told you very clearly there is no end. बीच में कैबेज का आया था ऐसा, Chinese have done it. बीच में राइस का आया था, प्लास्टिक वाला आया, देन बीच में गार्लिक का ऐसा आया था, टिप ऑफ द मिडल सोर्स ऑफ द गार्लिक, लहसुन का जो कली में बीच का जो पोर्शन रहता है ना, that is fully plastic, ऐसा करके। My idea, no end is there, and all these things are coming from one particular place only. All of them are from China, basically. वो लोग ऐसे सब झोल झाल करते हैं। अमेजोन में बीच में उस दिन देखा था मैंने, प्योर घी के इसमें वो लोग ने वैक्स डाल दिया, नीचे घी निकाल के नीचे वैक्स डाल दिया, and then they put on the top ghee. When the customers have taken it, they got less quantity of ghee, and they said that बाद में वो लोग को पूछा तो बोले कि भैया ठंडे के सीजन है, इसके लिए जम जाएगा, आप रख तो गर्म करने को तो पिघल जाएगा। धूप में रखा नॉर्मल प्योर घी तो धूप में रखो तो पिघल जाना चाहिए, नहीं पिघला, गैस पे रखा तो पिघला, तो वैक्स का बास आया। Imagine. I told you ना, there is no end for any particular thing. You have to just do it. भगवान का नाम लेके faith रखो and you do. जहाँ से मम्मी डैडी लेते हैं हमेशा वहीं से लेना चाहिए। Don't change the consumers. Don't change the grocery shop. Don't change the vegetable वाला also. जहाँ से मम्मी लाती है mushrooms वहीं से mushrooms ले लो, नहीं तो कोई poisonous mushroom थमा देगा। This is a very fact, like very good enough. Once you have tested and done everything, it is more than enough for you. Always take care of these things. It is very essential for you. Malls में भी कुछ भरोसा नहीं रखने का आजकल के जमाने में. Everyone wants to own because of this particular thing. Everyone wants to own. इसके वजह से क्या वैसे भी ये सबको चाहिए था. Correct? Now can we proceed with the animal husbandry or time will not permit us? That is totally separate unit. Animal husbandry. Wherein you are going to do cows, buffaloes, etc.
Next time, ma'am.
Next time. The lecture is till what time today? Sanket sir, till 6:30. You're about to finish it, no? That means till 6:30. Correct or no? I think only 2 or 3 minutes are left. Okay, Sanket sir. Hello. Hello, Sanket sir. I will forward today itself those tables for you all, so that it will be easy for you all to do it. Sanket sir is not there.
Is there?
Hello, Sanket sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we stop the class or we have to
Yeah, ma'am.
continue?
We can
We
stop.
can stop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you then. Bye, dear friends. See you all tomorrow.